Hello everyone, this is Mr. Van. So I ran into a little hurdle today when I was making a scatter plot of your data from the factors affecting Catalase activity lab. And so what I want to do with this video is to demonstrate for you that hurdle that I ran into, and because I'm anticipating you'll run into the same one, but also to show you a quick fix. It's not insurmountable. So what you want to do is, in this case, I'm looking at the set of data for the group that was looking at the effect of substrate concentration on enzyme activity. And so we can begin first with highlighting our independent variable. Then you hit Command, the Command key, and then highlight this variable as well. So now we have both sets of data that we're interested in selected. If you select Insert Chart, it'll default to a column chart, but we can select Scatter Plot. Now, that isn't really helpful, so what we need to do here is modify it a bit more. If you scroll down, one thing we want to do is switch rows and columns, which right now is actually, it's looking a little bit better, but you can see if you think about what it's showing, it's plotting both our independent and dependent variable on the y-axis. And that's not what we want. We want our independent variable on the x-axis and our dependent variable on the y. So that's okay, but it's being plotted with our independent variable. So how do we fix that? So after playing around with it for a little bit, I discovered if you click on data range, you can see cells A2 to F2. I thought, well, let's try getting rid of that and see if that resolves it. So it resolves it somewhat. Right now, all we have on the y-axis being plotted is our enzyme activity, spaced at these even intervals. But there's nothing on the x-axis at the moment. And in addition to that, it's backwards. So we've got our, at 0% substrate concentration, we have that one over here. So not quite there yet, but we're almost. And so all you need to do is click on this x-axis, add x-axis spot over here on the chart editor, and it'll ask you what data. And you'll select your independent variable, what goes on the x-axis. Click OK. And now, excuse me, the plot looks as it should. And so that's the quick fix. Another method you could use is to simply not select any data, hit Insert Chart, select Scatter Plot, switch your rows and columns. For your data range, you're going to select your enzyme activity, your dependent variable. Click OK. And now this looks familiar to you probably. Click Add X-axis from the chart editor. Highlight your independent variable there. Click OK. And now it's oriented correctly. So I hope that was helpful. And I'll see you all soon. Take care.